Andy here with my cancer journey, and today's video is leading on from last week's video about addiction to medication. Yeah, it's something that it's a lot more common than I think people know and accept. It's not really talked about because it's prescribed by the doctor. It's not a problem. It is a problem, and it can lead to really bad consequences. That's what I'm trying to get across in these videos. I went through those bad consequences, and I'm still fighting through them now, but I'm doing so much better than I think I've ever done. Yeah, it's made things a lot clearer. I can see the places I've made mistakes and stuff, and I hope that sharing what I've learned from my journey, and just my journey, will help you learn. It's so complicated, but let's get straight into it. And yeah, this is going to be talking about going on to methadone and how it felt being a cancer patient, being treated for pain, to suddenly being an addict in the drug and alcohol system on methadone. And it just happened so quickly. So it's that thought, oh, I'll just take one more, it'll be okay, that starts it. So yeah, let's get into it, and I hope that this is educational and you can all walk away being wiser about pharmaceutical medication and the addictive side of it, and yeah, just how you can slip between the cracks and what happens when you do. All right, let's go. It just happened so quickly, and I just went with it. I had no choice. I felt like a failure. I felt like I'd let my family, my friends down. I'd ruined my life. Everything I fought for was wasted. I'm going to be stuck on this stuff forever. And then yeah, I mean, going on to it, that was another experience in itself, and what it did to me. Severe bowel problems, the pains, and for your first week you have to go in and collect daily and drink it there, I think, or it might be the first month. So every morning you've got to go down and get your medication, which, yeah, it takes a lot out of your life, just having to, you're suddenly stuck to the pharmacy like glue, and the drug and alcohol service have got you right in the palm of their hand. And it's a horrible feeling when that realization kicks in of how, oh my God, I'm totally not in control of my life at all anymore. Like, these people could stop my medication and make me seriously ill. So I was freaking out, really freaking out. But like I say, I went with it because I didn't have any other choice, and I wanted the help and the support of the groups and the one-to-one, you know what I mean, relapse prevention. There's a lot to addiction that you work on, and I'll talk about the groups a bit, but yeah, it's so complex it's more complex than people realise. So going to collect my methadone every morning and having to wait there whilst people come in and get served, and you're sort of standing there, and there tends to be a few of you waiting, and you're all looking unwell, sweating, pacing around, kind of about to defecate yourself, desperately wanting to just get your medication and get it in you so that your body just went back to normal, because it was not in a good place. It was telling you, I need that, or I'm gonna shut down. And it does. Your body does shut down, literally. You're sweating, you start getting lethargic, everything's hard work. So depending on where you live, you might have to travel to go and get it. And that's, you know what I mean, having to travel, everyone's looking at you, judging you, because you know what I mean, you look like an addict that's ill. And I don't know, maybe that's a mental thing, but that's how it felt. And it felt like every person coming into the pharmacy was just looking at me and judging me. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of shame that comes with it because of the stigma around methadone and its use for being prescribed for people that are, for better terms, getting high. Well, it's not different, is it, really? Because they're getting high for the same reasons. They want to escape life. That's what I figured out without knowing, because pharmaceutical medication was okay. It's But then going on to methadone, which is a pharmaceutical medication, that's not okay. But I think it's not okay because it's such a evil drug. It's in your bones. The withdrawals are just evil. Um, it it's a relentless battle, and I'm I'm still in that battle, but I've been in it for so long. It it changes your thinking. You start to accept that you're an addict, and it numbs you to the lifestyle. Humans are very, very good at getting used to feeling like something and then that becoming normal and just fighting through it and battling on, which is something that I've done for a very long time, and kind of numbed a lot of my emotions and feelings and stuff like that, which I've been hit by a load of them lately, which it's been overwhelming at times, but I think it's all been needed. When people started to find out that I was on methadone, um, I think that there was mixed opinions, but I come from a very small town, and um, I don't know, to be honest, everyone's been pretty great and really supportive throughout the years, and yeah, I haven't had any really sort of negative comments said at me or anything like that, but I felt like I'd let everyone down. My mum, my sister, my brother, my whole family, all my friends. I sort of destroyed what I'd fought for a year, um, and didn't even know that I was doing it for the whole of that time. I was, yeah, spiraling out of control into deeper into addiction. It's really hard because I don't know other people's thoughts and opinions. I haven't heard other people's thoughts and opinions. So, you know what I mean? What I wear my heart on my sleeve. People know me. People know what's gone on, and I think people have made their own opinions, and some people don't know. And this will be the first time they'll watch this, and this will be like these videos will be the first time they'll find out, and all sorts like that. It's a scary feeling. I had to do a lot of thinking about whether to do this or not, but I feel very strongly about explaining all of this because it's got to shock people into thinking, hold on, do you know what? I'm not going to take that extra tablet. I'm going to take one less today and see how I feel. You know what I mean? You can tell if you missed a medication and you started feeling like funny, physically sick, shaking, skin crawling, goosebumps, sweating when you're cold, all sorts of mad things. But yeah, it was over the years, it's just become the norm. You know what I mean? I'm just battling on, and people see that, I think, and I hope, and they know that I am beating it. It's it's just such a hard drug to come off. So hard, but I'm reducing at the moment. So having to go to the drug and alcohol service was it was really surreal at first. Um, I was just blown away from the world that I'd gone into. Um, the way it worked was they had three stages. Stage one, you went straight into. That was for people who'd made the decision to get help but weren't quite sure. I mean, I can remember getting asked whether I wanted help to be able to take drugs recreationally and control it, or whether I wanted help to get off of it. And it was like, I want to be abstinent, I want to be totally medication free. I went to one group a week, and the first group, I straight away knew it wasn't for me. I was way past where they were. It was hard to share with them because I had such a different history, and my sort of issue was based around what I'd been through, and there wasn't any specialists at the drug and alcohol service to give me counselling about coming to terms with having cancer and yeah, I mean, like accepting death and all sorts of things like that that you need help with when you finished having chemo. And like going to the groups it was good. There was, I mean, we worked out booklets, and um, it showed us how our thinking had changed, and like we worked on it's basically mindfulness and CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, into a booklet. You can probably go online and look into these things, and I guarantee you it will help you. I'd do it anyway, even if you aren't, or weren't looking at going on to addictive medication or on addictive medication, then I'd definitely just give it a go. Have a look at it and see what you think. Yeah, at first it was good, but I had to sort of push to get put up to stage three, which was like people who were looking at reducing, because that's technically that's I wanted to just reduce. I didn't understand about addiction properly until I started going to the groups and I worked through these things. And I started to realize, oh my God, like I could see where things went wrong, like where not sharing, how much that damaged me. I locked things away in a box and put on a brave face, like I had to put on a show for everyone and act brave, rather than saying I'm terrified and I don't know how to cope with it. You know what I mean? When you make that choice to take that extra tablet, when you think, oh, I'll take one more because it wasn't as strong as last time, it didn't do the same, then you look at it, are you doing it because of the pain, or are you doing it because of how it made you feel physically? Because there's a difference there. That's why I really want to make this vlog about my journey with addiction to medication and carry it on. I'm starting to do really well, and I can see all of the mistakes that I made in the past, and I'm hoping that sharing this will help other people see where the mistakes can be made and how easy they can be made. Thank you very much for making it all the way through. It's been awesome talking to you, and I hope that I've got through to some of you, and that you can yeah, take something positive from this video, and just go out energized, ready to, you know what I mean, take on whatever challenge faces you, because, you know what I mean, you can do it. Put in 100%, put your mind to it, focus, and yeah, take baby steps. Don't try and run before you can walk. That's what I've learned anyway, because I've done a lot of running and stumbling. Now I'm walking, and I'm walking tall. You're all too good to go through this, right? And I just hope and pray that you can walk away from today's video with knowledge about where things can go, right, and how bad things can really get. There's cracks in the system and you can slip through them. And hey, I'm one of them, but I want to turn it round and start using my experiences to teach others about how it can be, and how, you know what I mean, there's things to look out for in my journey, and how not to do things, because I did things in the wrong way, and you can all do it in the right way. And I guarantee if you do it the right way, you will not suffer like me. I'm talking to all of you, and yeah, you're all amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Um, if you could show your support by liking, subscribing, and changing the little bell notification to all, so that you get updated of all of my videos, because there's one every day of the week, well, 5 days of the week, Monday to Friday. And yeah, just join in and become part of the family. Also, if you could share it, that would be amazing, because I want to get this out to as many people as I can, because there's people out there who are suffering in silence, and maybe this video is just going to be what they need to give them that extra boost to think, do you know what, actually, I can do this. Do you know what? Inbox me here. This is my email address, right? Inbox me, and yeah, we'll have a chat. All right. Take care. All right. Stay strong in here as well. All right. Peace out, everyone. Lots of love.